Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and real quick, I want to summarize what's coming in the Constellations update, which is out today. So first of all, there's Caspian, who is the brand new melee flank, who has both a pistol and a sword, and who primarily deals damage with that sword. He also doesn't have super crazy mobility, which, you know, people who ate Vatu and VII will be very happy to hear, although I will admit it isn't that fluid to use. Rogue's Tempo is also a stunning projectile, making this the first flank with a stun that is just in his regular kit and is not an ultimate, and then his ultimate does huge amounts of damage. He also takes his shirt off, and he has one of the coolest gold skins we've had in a while. Speaking of gold skins, we'll also be getting Golden Victor and Golden Tyra in the next update, and Golden Victor honestly is surprising how good it looks in game. There will also be a new event pass with Cosmic Titan Terminus and Mei Xin, which are two very cool galactic style skins. We'll also be getting a Saati announcer pack, a recolor of Will.O, and Cuddly Yagharoth. We'll also be getting two new mounts, one of which you can earn by refer a friend, and the other of which will be a paid DLC, and it honestly looks so good. There will also be an update to daily quests, where there will be more quests per day, and a reward for completing quests in streaks of 1, 2, or 3 weeks. Siege Beyond will be getting its third schism, which is basically just Siege of Ascension Peak coming back in the present day. This was the first limited time mode they ever did, and it's getting updated to basically fit into modern Paladins with a version that lets you pick duplicate champions on each team, which is pretty cool. Also, I'm sure many will be happy to know Fish Market, Ice Mines, and Timbermill are being removed from the rank rotation, and it also means that you'll see them significantly less in casual matches too. Now on to the balance. Androxus is getting buffed. Cursed Revolver, it deals damage more quickly now. Of course, the one silver lining is that the duration is lower, so the reveal portion of Cursed Revolver is less powerful now, but it's still a reveal, and it's still more damage, and it means Androxus will more reliably 3-shot people now. Drogoz is getting the Propel card put into base kit, and Propel is now getting replaced with a card that gives you extra booster fuel after using Thrust, which honestly I don't expect to be used too often, but the fact that Propel is getting put into base kit will feel really, really nice. Also, the Fire Spit change and the Follow the Scent change will not be making it in. Evie is getting some of her less used cards buffed, but the real important thing to note here is that Flicker, the card, is getting nerfed because some of its implementation is being put into base kit, so Blink will now heal for 100 after casting, regardless of if you have Flicker in your base kit or not. If you run Flicker at 5, the effect will still be exactly the same as if you ran Flicker at 5 before the update. This is a pretty major buff to Over the Moon and Snow Globe players because they don't normally use Flicker in their build, and honestly I'm not really sure why they're doing this. I'm actually not a fan. I don't really think Eevee needs this buff, and I'm kind of confused as to why they're doing it. Koga's Dragon Fangs playstyle is getting nerfed with the Criminal Record and Galestorm cards getting nerfed, so you get less lifesteal in Dragon Stance, and you get reduced energy gain on killing blows from using Skewer. This is kind of just a senseless nerf. I have no idea why they thought this was necessary. This is a major quality of life change for anybody playing against Lillith. Heart of Crimson, which is her primary fire, no longer causes knockback. Lillith's primary fire, ever since it's been released, has caused major momentum issues with characters like Drogoz. Whenever she would hit them, basically, they would get their momentum completely cancelled, they just drop out of the sky. And so it was really problematic, and I'm glad that this is getting removed. Makoa actually isn't getting changed. This isn't making it into the patch. Maldamba is getting the tiniest number tweak. Gord is getting 10 extra area damage, going up from 45 every 0.2 seconds to 55 every 0.2 seconds. It'll make Gord feel a little bit more potent, and you're going to have to be careful when you stand in as an enemy now. Saati is getting further nerfs, which are actually pretty nice if you're playing against Saati. So Dead Ringer now no longer reveals for 3 full seconds if you destroy it. Instead, it only reveals for half a second, so you get punished significantly less for destroying the Dead Ringer. Saati will still get the functionality of the reveal, just for less time, so Saati players are going to have to keep more of a keen eye out now for whenever people are shooting her Dead Ringer. Also, she is getting less health and less duration on her stealth, with Hide and Designer Armor both getting nerfed. Skye is getting nerfed for silver players, I guess? Yeah, Debilitate does damage more slowly now. Don't understand. Strix is getting some nice buffs, but they probably won't ultimately bring him back into the meta. Flare is getting his cooldown sped up from 15 seconds to 12 seconds, so he can get more reveals, and with the talent unauthorized use, it now only has a 2-second cooldown, making the Pistol Strix build a little bit better. So I won't be tortured as much when my chat forces me to play it. Also, Flashbang is getting 100 extra damage, which isn't really a big deal, but it does mean you have a little bit more of a chance to die to the Flashbang now. Vatu is getting a buff for some reason. Shadow Bombs are getting its cooldown sped up from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. So they're even more spammable now. Vatu's burst combo is going to be even more consistent, and you know how fast that burst combo can kill people. This is scary. I don't know why they're doing this. 7 is getting nerfed. He's getting nerfed, guys. I promise. Look, that's a nerf. It's... It's getting nerfed. This means nothing. 7 is still going to be crazy strong and crazy annoying. He can still displace people with his grapple, and he still has the highest burst out of any flank with his bombs and his burst mode in combo with his grappling hook. He still kills people in like a second with crazy range that's better than most flanks in the game, apart from Maeve, but Maeve isn't a hit scan, so this is still more reliable in the first place. He's just better. He's just better. He's just good. He's just... And Ying. Oh. I'm sorry, Ying players, this is beautiful, isn't it? Life exchange, healing increased by 100, no longer increases the cooldown by 1 second. Efficiency getting buffed, so you can have more dimensional links, so you can do more bombing runs with your illusions, so you can just teleport more often and be harder to kill. It's beautiful. It's not happening. It's not happening. They baited us, it didn't make it onto the PTS, it got confirmed as not being added. And of course, there are a bunch of bug fixes which you can read through here at the bottom of the patch notes, which, by the way, have been linked in the description the entire time. And the most important thing of all, the sound bug is being fixed. Probably. Maybe. Major improvements. Not necessarily totally fixed, but it'll get better? Hopefully? Maybe? Possibly? Potentially? And if so, that is actually amazing. So, to summarize the summary, we're getting a new champion Caspian. New flank, looks pretty fun. A melee flank. Like an actual, pretty much true melee flank, as close as we're going to get to a melee flank, basically. We are getting some awesome new skins, awesome new mounts, and the cosmetics this patch, really nice. Really looking forward to buying those. We're getting balance changes. Let's be real, this is the worst balance update of the year. There's no trying to be nice, trying to sugarcoat it. This is horrible. This is by far, like, I don't think I could have done a worse job if I tried. But the sound bug is getting fixed. If not totally, then at least partially. So, that's very cool. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this short summary of what is coming in this update that is already live as soon as you're seeing this video. Make sure to go follow me on Twitch because I will be streaming shortly after this video comes out, so you won't want to miss out on that. And also check out the Discord server linked in the description. We have a wonderful active community. If you're looking for people to party up with or just talk about Paladins, that is the place to be. Lastly, if you're considering buying the Season Pass for Shirtless Caspian or considering buying crystals for Cuddly Yaggroth, then do it at my Nexus, nexus.gg/AndrewChicken. You can buy crystals, the Season Pass, and more, and support me in the process. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.